Hello everybody, welcome to another episode of Wood Division Decisions. Today we'll be working on episode 2, the second part, where we take Annie into the top lane. Now if you're unfamiliar with the series, this is a series where I like to take every champion into every lane and try to do the best I can with them. Now Annie top is pretty much the same as Annie mid, where anybody who actually takes her into the top pretty much just builds spell power and penetration and all that, and plays exactly the same way. I figured doing 2 episodes like that, even though one's in a slightly different lane, would be, frankly, a little boring. So I decided to do something a little different. So today you'll notice I'm wearing the reverse Annie skin. Now I'm not a big skin freak, but for some reason Annie is super easy to get skins for. I have 4. I will probably get 5 just for this episode because 5 lanes, 5 skins, hey, that'd be fun. And I don't know how I got 4. I have no idea. But you'll notice last episode I had Franken Tibbers Annie, took her into the jungle, out of the jungle, scary, I don't know. But we're doing reverse Annie today because my take on top lane is going to be super tanky Annie. Now I've got a little bit of a custom item set. Mostly tanky items. The idea is how do I make this work? Now, Tank Annie, so to speak, doesn't work by herself. Like, it's not like Tank Annie is a thing. It's not in any meta or anything like that. The only reason Tank Annie could possibly work is because she's a little bit harder to kill. But there's so many other champions that are much harder to kill and do more damage while they're tanky. So what's the purpose? What's the point? What does she do? So what I'm going to try and do is a little bit different. So what I'm going to try and do, is, excuse the chat here, is I'm going to try to go stun bot tank Annie. So the first things I'm going to do is I'm going to try and get 40% cooldown reduction. If I can do that, then maybe I can spam abilities more often, have my stun up more often, and I can actually keep people locked down more often for my team. So we're going to go ahead and give that a try. I'm not sure how well it's going to work, but we're going to do the very best we can here. Now, looks like we're probably going up against an Illaoi with Ignite. Little scary. Not crazy worried about it, but it is a little scary, so we'll see. I'm going to go ahead and take my Q first. It's a little bit better for farming. I never really went into too much about what Annie does with her abilities. I'm going to help this guy get a little bit of auto attacks. I'm not going to do very much damage, but I'll do the best I can here. So, Annie has a passive, of course. Whenever you cast a spell, and she's got 4 total spells, including her ult, you build up a stack of her passive. When you get to 4 stacks, the next time you cast a spell that does damage, you will stun whatever you attack. So that can be kind of nice. We can go ahead and get a little bit of free poke on her since she's just coming up and attacking my minions for no reason. So the nice thing is that your shield builds up a stack, but it doesn't actually consume one. So that can be really nice because you can go ahead and use your shield to get a stack, or even when you're at full stacks, you can, I don't know if I would say maintain, but you would be able to get a stack, or not spend a stack, I should say. So we'll go ahead and do that. Oh, missed it. I really didn't want to miss that one, but got a free stun on her. So that can be kind of nice. Now the other thing is that I think I mentioned this a little bit, but you get mana back when you kill something with your Q. So I'm just going to try and use that to farm, unsuccessfully of course, because it wouldn't be Wood Division's decisions if I did it correctly. So we're just using that to farm a little bit here. Alright, didn't get too many there. And seemingly she still gets her her Q off even when I stun her, which is a little weird. I feel like if you stun someone, they shouldn't be able to do their ability anymore. But you know, Riot disagrees, so we'll just go ahead and get as many last hits as we can. Now we're up against an Illaoi with Ignite. It's pretty clear that she wants to go in for the early kills, so she's trying to get as many Qs on me as she can. Oh, I missed that one? Seriously? I don't think I missed that one, but so it's pretty clear that anytime I come in, she's going to try and go ahead and get a Q off on me. And now she's just coming in for free harass, so to speak. Go ahead and get some potions in. Oh, she got me there. I gotta give her credit there. And then she's going in for more poke, more harass. Got that one. Got that. Nope. I'll just go ahead and farm under tower as best I can. Oh, missed that one. Nope. Got as best I could there. It looks like she might be going back. What was I saying? I don't even remember. I was talking about Annie a little bit. Oh yeah, stacks and abilities. So you obviously want to farm with your Q because it does give you some mana back, and mana can be a little bit of a pain in the ass with her. You want to watch your stacks, but when you're in lane, it's more important that you get CS than you worry about whether you're going to stun or not, unless you think you can really do some work there. So just something to keep in mind. Looks like she's back. I don't know where she is, but she is back. She looks like she got some items. She just got some more potions for some sustain. There we go. Oh, she got me there. Go ahead and... Oh, she keeps getting me with the Q when I don't want her to. Nope. Got her. So she went ahead and did her ult there. Now the thing about Illaoi's ult, I did have to flash for it, but the thing about Illaoi's ult is it does no damage if she can't hit you. Well, it's not that it does no... Obviously it does no damage if it can't hit you, but more importantly it doesn't heal her if she can't hit you. So the most important thing about Illaoi's ult is don't let it hit you. And I know that seems like duh, you know, gosh, Boken, don't let it hit you. If it was so easy. But the important thing is that if you don't let it hit you, she won't be able to heal off it. So it's like, it's doubly important. Gosh darn, I like that Tibbers is helping me farm. He's getting me these last hits, but I'm losing out on CS because of it. I'm going to go ahead and go back now, get some items, my initial items here. Which against an Illaoi, I think I'm going to get a Frozen Gauntlet first. Get a little bit of mana and sustain. A little bit more mana here. I'll go ahead and get boots, a pink, and then some potions. There we go. Get a little bit of spells off. I'm not gonna have to use a teleport. It looks like she didn't use it obviously because she doesn't have teleport. But yeah. So if she had ignited me there, which she didn't, by the way, I probably would have died. But instead she decided to just try and use her ultimate, and I flashed out of it so that she couldn't actually get the heal off, and then of course she wound up dying to my Tibbers aura, which, hey, I'm fine with. I am going to have to use my stun. There we go. Nope. I don't know what she's doing. Alright. Oh, I don't know why I walked all the way up there. I'm not really sure what that was. I just kind of walked into her like, hey, do some damage to me. There we go. And then I'll go ahead and I got a potion running. She is level 7, I'm level 8. I'm not going to be able to Q that in time. But I can Q that in time. And then I can Q that in time. So she missed that CS on the cannon, which is nice. She's going in for a made her flash. Now, the nice thing is that everybody expects Annie to be super damage champion. So there's no way I could have killed her within the span of that, but she flashed anyway, which I will take. And now I'm just going to go ahead and get some free CS here. So I do have a little bit of leeway here with her. She is a little scared of the damage I can put out. She doesn't expect me to use my ult unless I think I could kill her, but she doesn't realize that the whole goal I'm going here is just to poke and out-sustain her. So I'm okay with all that. Now she is playing a little bit behind. Okay. I'm just going to go ahead and poke her, because she doesn't really seem to do a whole lot of damage right now. Alright, I see the fiddlesticks, I'm getting out. Alright, so I went ahead and wasted Fiddlesticks' ult. No big deal. Oh, wasted that. Alright. Get a little bit more CS here. Now Annie, when she gets her stun, by the way, in case you didn't know, I mean, obviously you should be watching your stacks, so it should never be a question. But, just in case, usually when she gets her stacks, unless she's already in the middle of an emote, she will do this little laugh. And I'll try to show you what that is in a second. Now, give me a second here. Let me go ahead and get some last hits. Go ahead and question mark so that they know she's missing. See how she laughed there? That means that she's got her stun up. Now she's nearby, so I have to be careful. Okay, there she is. As long as I can see her. Now you can't really hide behind your minions with her because she does. She apparently can do that right in the middle of her Q, which is a little annoying, I should say, is the best way to put it. Because I feel like when you're doing that... Oh, she used her ult, and now I'm going to just go ahead and get out. She's doing a little bit of damage to me, but I'm slowed, not a big deal. Oh, see, that didn't do the thing. It should have done the little ground effect. It did not. So I'm not happy about that. Nope. Oh. Oh, she got me. I didn't even see that one on the tower. That was my bad. I did not see that one on the tower. I even could have flashed out of it, but I didn't see it in time. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and get my gauntlet here. That should be enough. I'll get a couple of potions. And then as soon as I'm rezzed... Now this Yi hasn't done a whole lot. He is level 8. I would have expected to see him sooner, but, you know. Okay. Okay, so... She's going to back off. Now, that wasn't really great for me because obviously she got the kill and she almost got the tower. But what is going to be nice is I should still be able to kill her if she comes in too hard. I just have to be careful. I really could use help from this Yi. I mean, their jungle hasn't really ganked very much either, except for one very, very ineffective gank that I had full vision of the entire time, so, was able to get out very safely. But at the same time, their jungle has not helped at all. No. Okay. And I'll just go ahead and get a little bit of Tibbers damage on him. She's getting that Q damage on me. I gotta stop thinking that I'm safe behind my minions. It's just kind of like psychological. You're behind your minions. You think you're safe. You're not. Alright, so she can't do that. She's going to use her ult, and that's fine. That just means that I get out. Oh, man. Not happy about that, because I thought I got out of that. That's alright. Okay, she popped her maul there. And of course, Yi is going to go ham without actually being able to get a kill, and now he's going to tax me. Get the hell out of here, man. You didn't do shit. What are you taxing me for when you didn't do shit? That's one thing I hate about junglers, is that if they don't do anything, then they tax you. Like, it's not my fault you popped your ult when she was walking away. Like, don't fucking tax me. Anyways. Go ahead and get some CS. It's obvious that Illaoi is still nearby. There she is. I do have to be a little bit careful, but she doesn't have her ult. And I want to go ahead and get a little bit of... Oh, that was a waste of mana. What? What? There we go. So now it's just, for me, it's mostly a CS game. I got 132 to her 70, so I can do okay here. Remember that CS does matter more, although... I mean, CS is always going to matter more, so you got to pay attention to that. But the thing is that CS only matters more if you actually spend your gold decently. So, although my CS is way higher than this Illaoi, because I'm spending my gold on tank, which is not as efficient for me, it's actually a lot lower than it could be if I spent my CS where it should be. Now she's looking for another one. Yeah, you're not going to get it, sweetheart. Oh, okay. Just use my ult to chase her off. Now, if I had more mana, this would be easy, but of course I don't. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and use my Tibbers to chase her out. And I'll just go ahead and go back to attacking that. She's getting out of lane. Okay. Got quite a bit of CS. I haven't actually seen their fiddlesticks in a while now, so I just got to be a little careful that he doesn't come in for the solo kill. Alright. Oh, I missed both of those. Alright. Get a little bit of damage on this tower, hopefully take it down. We're doing okay, 13 to 7. I've only got one of those kills. Okay, Illaoi's nearby. See, that's one thing that's really nice, is whenever you've got a tentacle up, obviously I knew she was nearby because she put the tentacle up in the first place. But one thing that's really nice is you can always tell when Illaoi is nearby, because her tentacles, even if they're up beforehand, will get an extra health when she's nearby. So just something to keep in mind. Alright, I'll get some of those. I've got boots already. Get a few more potions. I do have my thing. I'll go ahead and... Oh, she went ahead and killed it. Wow, I didn't think she'd be able to kill it in one melee attack. I thought it would take at least 2. But that was my bad. Wood division mistakes right there. That's alright. I'll be able to go ahead and penalize her for that if she decides to stay. I should actually be able to kill her. She's, well... so she's missing, but we'll be able to see when she's back. Get some damage out. Get some Qs out. I knew I wouldn't be able to kill that in time. Now she's obviously not too close because her tentacles only have one. See how they only have 1 health as opposed to 3? That's how you can tell if her tentacles are nearby. What? I should have gotten that. Alright, so 169 to her 92. I should be pretty strong now. Obviously I'm going tank, so less strong than I would be if I actually built full damage, because tank Annie is not somebody that anyone is afraid of. Now I'm going to go ahead and try and get this turret here. I've got 2 waves of minions, so I should be able to get it without very much issue. There we go. Go ahead and pop a ward there. Oh. See, sometimes I don't like how I miss things with the Q. The Q doesn't actually count until it actually does damage. Now I don't know where 2 of them are, so I have to be a little careful here. Okay, so she used her jump. Yep, she flashed away. I knew she would flash there. And that's what I want. My ult is on such a short cooldown that I kind of want her to flash. I should be able to get her here. Got her. There we go. She thought she could take me because she was under tower. She thought wrong. Alright, so their entire team is dead. They'll probably come into top next. So as long as I can get out before they can walk into lane, I'll be alright. Okay, now I'm going to get out. Fiddlesticks is coming in this way. It looks like I'll be alright. Got him. Alright. Volibear saved my ass there. I mean, I could have flashed, but I mean, Volibear really saved me. There we go. Get out. 3 of them are dead, but we don't know where the other 2 are. There's no sense staying. There's Yasuo. So we're doing okay this game. One thing I don't like about top is it's kind of like an island. You're kind of like doing your own thing the entire time. It's not very interactive, but you know, obviously we're doing okay this game. I'm going to go ahead and get penetration boots just so that we have a little bit of sticking power with our abilities. There's a couple of items I can get. I think I might go with these Seeker's Arm Guards next to build into the Zanyas. We did go ahead and get a tower. It looks like we've only lost 2 towers and they've lost 3, so that's not bad. We're 26 and oh yeah, we're destroying them. And I mean, not all of that. A lot of that is me actually. I've got 3 kills. One of them on a Fiddlesticks that I did almost no work on. Got 1 death. Go ahead and I want to build up a stun here. There we go. Got a free kill on her. At this point, like, honestly, this team is so far ahead, mostly because of the Yi, that they're going to surrender. Like, if they don't surrender, I'll be very surprised. But any top lane with this build, I wasn't able to get into the full, I would say, cooldown reduction Annie like I wanted to. But the nice thing is you can tank abilities, you can build up a stun pretty quick, and get pretty much free free abilities on them. And if you're with a team, you pretty much just destroy them because you can AoE stun. You know, you could pretty much just decimate them. So we'll go ahead and walk away here. Looks like we're okay with that Cassiopeia. Go ahead and ward. Sure, here you go. Alright, so we've got 3 stacks already. Doesn't look like they're coming. He's going to farm bot lane, or top lane, I mean. We got 2 bot, and we got 1 mid, so there's really no reason not to push, I guess. I don't know about pushing this lane. We should push this lane, so let's come up here. I guess we could do Baron. I don't see a problem with that. That's fine. Get some more spells out. Again, I'm just going stun bot Annie, so I'm not too worried about it. Just use my abilities as much as possible here. I could Tibbers, but we're killing this so fast we don't really need to Tibbers. There we go. Alright, now I've got a stun up in... Now I can just go ahead and shield and Tibbers any second. So, but I don't really have any follow-up. Get some free Illaoi ability here. Thank you. Alright, so they're looking like they're trying to converge on me. Yeah, I see them, Volibear. Thank you, but I do see them. But I don't think that they're up here, so... There we go. I see 1 mid. I got some wards down. It'll be a little bit. Free tower, no problem. Okay, there's Fiddlesticks. I do not want to get pinched, so we're going to go ahead and catch this Fiddlesticks. Okay, they're chasing him, so I'm not worried about it. Go ahead and give them my Baron buff. Okay, see if we can catch this Leona. There we go. Again, we're just a stun bot. He's going to go ahead and get him knocked back. Nope. Maybe. Nope. Missed him. Alright, I'll go ahead and take a little bit of this tower here, but it doesn't matter. Get a potion. Okay, good for you. You got the ability. Now she's going to slow me with this, but I should still be able to get out without any issue. Okay. Okay, now I can stun her. Good. She got the ignite on me, but that's alright. I got the stun on her, so Volibear was able to finish her off. She wasn't able to get a heal off of it. No big deal. And they went ahead and surrendered. So this has been Annie top lane. I do not recommend it. It's at least tank Annie top lane. Now, if you actually build damage, Annie top's really not bad. She's just as good as she is mid, only with less ganks, which slightly less good. She also has less escapes, and if anybody's played top lane versus mid lane, you know that it takes longer to get away. And she's all about that burst, no sustain. I don't know, but you know, the nice thing about mid lane is that since there's such an easy way to get away, if you don't have an easy escape like Annie, and if you're then you're able to get out sooner, and if you're able to burst them down like Annie, then they're not as able to get away. You know, you do your combo, if it doesn't kill them, of course they get away, but pretty much anybody can say that. Top lane, you can actually chase someone until you finally kill them, as Illaoi did to me. Actually, she didn't do it to me this game, I think. I think I just died because I was stupid. But early on. So you can get away a little bit easier in mid lane, which is good for Annie, and you can burst people down a little bit easier as Annie, which is better for mid lane. So really, she's much more suited to a mid lane, but she could still work in top. Tank Annie, I don't recommend it, honestly. Now I'm going to go ahead and see how we did here in the Champion Select. I haven't done this before. I'm going to start doing this a little bit more. I earned an S- on Annie, which honestly isn't too bad, actually. I could have done a lot worse, I think. When we go to the grid, we go to damage done. Oh, sorry, graph. Damage done per champion. Probably not going to be all that high. Yeah, I didn't think so. But I'm fifth highest total, fourth highest on my team. It's funny. But yeah, I mean, she's a stun bot. That's the whole point. That's what she's supposed to do. Let's see a time per enemy stunned, right? I had a lot of CS. I focused a lot on CS. I got quite a bit. 203. Honestly, for that long of a game, 203 isn't like incredible. You should, I should probably have been able to do a little bit better than that. But hey, S minus, I'll take it. Volibear definitely did some work this game. Good for him. That's one hell of a support, I should say. But yeah, that's been Annie Top Lane. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you for tuning in to Wood Division Decisions. And next time we'll work on Annie Mid. Thank you.